As I was sitting there with Zach one day at a trade show, and things got slow and quiet, my mind was wandering, daydreaming about how to do something to help save our salmon and steelhead from extinction in this age of too many dams and too much development and so on. And so I just said, hey Zach, what if I painted a big fish and you figure out how to get it on the oars, and we'll take a portion of each oar sold and we will put it to work for the fish and the rivers. And so Zach said, yeah, let's do that. It was a real tough negotiation. So we did. We created the Sawyer Artisan series, and I painted 2 paintings that are currently available on the oars, the steelhead and the Cutty Rain Brown, which is a tribute to our good friend Hank Patterson, or aka Travis Schwartz, who portrays that. Then came the idea of, well, gee, we're generating some money for this because the oars were really popular. What are we going to do with it? So I had my son Connor, who's pretty involved in conservation causes and groups, pick a group that would be the recipient, and that was Save Our Wild Salmon. And we put quite a bit of money in their direction for a while, and then of course COVID came along, and we put it towards the guide relief program in Montana for a couple of years, and then along came the notion that they were going to take out the dams on the Klamath River, 4 dams.
We have kind of moved along. This project's been going on for, I think it's been about 8-9 years now, and so we've been with different organizations for a few years. Save Our Wild Salmon, like I said at the beginning, and then the Guide Relief Program, and then Pacific Rivers, and now we're ready to turn on to that new chapter. And you know, the Klamath River is kind of going through its process now that the dams have been removed, and you've got a lot of riverbeds changing and exploration of new rivers that haven't been explored for over 100 years. And where we're floating today is actually one of the places that the dams were taken out on the Rogue River. And so it's only appropriate that we kind of move it into the next battle. And that's where the Idaho Rivers United comes in. And so give us a little bit about Idaho Rivers United, some of the causes that they're working on, and what the funds will be used for.